Chapter 5. And after that, Moses and Aaron came to Pharaoh, and said, "The Lord, the God of Israel, says, Let my people go so that they may keep a feast to me in the wasteland." And Pharaoh said, "Who is the Lord, to whose voice I am to give ear and let Israel go? I have no knowledge of the Lord, and I will not let Israel go." And they said, "The God of the Hebrews has come to us. Let us then go 3 days' journey into the wasteland to make an offering to the Lord our God, so that he may not send death on us by disease or the sword." And the king of Egypt said to them, "Why do you, Moses and Aaron, take the people away from their work? Get back to your work." And Pharaoh said, "Truly, the people of the land are increasing in number, and you are keeping them back from their work." The same day Pharaoh gave orders to the overseers and those who were responsible for the work, saying, "Give these men no more dry stems for their brick making as you have been doing. Let them go and get the material for themselves. But see that they make the same number of bricks as before, and no less, for they have no love for work, and so they are crying out and saying, 'Let us go and make an offering to our God.' Give the men harder work, and see that they do it. Let them not give attention to false words." And the overseers of the people and their responsible men went out and said to the people, "Pharaoh says, I will give you no more dry stems. Go yourselves and get dry stems wherever you are able, for your work is not to be any less." So the people were sent in all directions through the land of Egypt to get dry grass for stems. And the overseers went on driving them and saying, "Do your full day's work as before when there were dry stems for you." And the responsible men of the children of Israel, whom Pharaoh's overseers had put over them, were given blows, and they said to them, "Why have you not done your regular work, in making bricks as before?" Then the responsible men of the children of Israel came to Pharaoh, protesting and saying, "Why are you acting in this way to your servants? They give us no dry stems, and they say to us, 'Make bricks,' and they give your servants blows, but it is your people who are in the wrong." But he said, "You have no love for work, that is why you say, 'Let us go and make an offering to the Lord.' Go now, get back to your work. No dry stems will be given to you, but you are to make the full number of bricks." Then the responsible men of the children of Israel saw that they were purposing evil when they said, "The number of bricks which you have to make every day will be no less than before." And they came face to face with Moses and Aaron, who were in their way when they came out from Pharaoh, and they said to them, "May the Lord take note of you and be your judge, for you have given Pharaoh and his servants a bad opinion of us, putting a sword in their hands for our destruction." And Moses went back to the Lord and said, "Lord, why have you done evil to this people? Why have you sent me? For from the time when I came to Pharaoh to put your words before him, he has done evil to this people, and you have given them no help." Chapter 6. And the Lord said to Moses, "Now you will see what I am about to do to Pharaoh, for by a strong hand he will be forced to let them go, driving them out of his land because of my outstretched arm." And God said to Moses, "I am Yahweh, I let myself be seen by Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, as God, the ruler of all, but they had no knowledge of my name Yahweh. And I made an agreement with them, to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their wanderings. And truly my ears are open to the cry of the children of Israel whom the Egyptians keep under their yoke, and I have kept in mind my agreement. Say then to the children of Israel, I am Yahweh, and I will take you out from under the yoke of the Egyptians, and make you safe from their power, and will make you free by the strength of my arm after great punishments. And I will take you to be my people, and I will be your God, and you will be certain that I am the Lord your God, who takes you out from under the yoke of the Egyptians. And I will be your guide into the land which I made an oath to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. And I will give it to you for your heritage. I am Yahweh." And Moses said these words to the children of Israel, but they gave no attention to him, because of the grief of their spirit and the cruel weight of their work. And the Lord said to Moses, "Go in and say to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, that he is to let the children of Israel go out of his land." And Moses, answering the Lord, said, "See, the children of Israel will not give ear to me. How then will Pharaoh give ear to me, whose lips are unclean?" And the word of the Lord came to Moses and Aaron, with orders for the children of Israel and for Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to take the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. These are the heads of their fathers' families, the sons of Reuben the oldest son of Israel, Hanok and Palu, Hezron and Carmi. These are the families of Reuben. And the sons of Simeon, Jemuel and Jamin and Ohad and Jachin and Zohar and Shaul, the son of a woman of Canaan. These are the families of Simeon. And these are the names of the sons of Levi in the order of their generations, Gershon and Kohath and Merari, and the years of Levi's life were 137. The sons of Gershon, Libni and Shimei, in the order of their families. And the sons of Kohath, Amram and Izhar and Hebron and Uzziel, and the years of Kohath's life were 133. And the sons of Merari, Mali and Mushi, these are the families of the Levites, in the order of their generations. And Amram took Jochebed, his father's sister, as wife, and she gave birth to Aaron and Moses, and the years of Amram's life were 137. And the sons of Izhar, Korah and Nepheg and Zikri. And the sons of Uzziel, Mishael and Elzaphan and Sithri. And Aaron took as his wife Elisheba, the daughter of Amminadab, the sister of Nahshon, and she gave birth to Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Itamar. And the sons of Korah, Asher and Elkanah and Abiasaph. These are the families of the Korahites. And Eleazar, Aaron's son, took as his wife one of the daughters of Putiel, and she gave birth to Phinehas. These are the heads of the families of the Levites, in the order of their families. These are the same Aaron and Moses to whom the Lord said, "Take the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt in their armies." These are the men who gave orders to Pharaoh to let the children of Israel go out of Egypt. These are the same Moses and Aaron. And on the day when the word of the Lord came to Moses in the land of Egypt, the Lord said to Moses, "I am the Lord, say to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, everything I am saying to you." And Moses said to the Lord, "My lips are unclean, how is it possible that Pharaoh will give me a hearing?" Chapter 7. And the Lord said to Moses, "See, I have made you a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron your brother will be your prophet. Say whatever I give you orders to say, and Aaron your brother will give word to Pharaoh to let the children of Israel go out of his land. And I will make Pharaoh's heart hard, and my signs and wonders will be increased in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh will not give ear to you, and I will put my hand on Egypt, and take my armies, my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt, after great punishments. And the Egyptians will see that I am the Lord, when my hand is stretched out over Egypt, and I take the children of Israel out from among them." And Moses and Aaron did so, as the Lord gave them orders, so they did. And Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron 83 years old, when they gave the Lord's word to Pharaoh. And the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "If Pharaoh says to you, 'Let me see a wonder,' then say to Aaron, 'Take your rod and put it down on the earth before Pharaoh so that it may become a snake.'" Then Moses and Aaron went into Pharaoh and they did as the Lord had said, and Aaron put his rod down on the earth before Pharaoh and his servants, and it became a snake. Then Pharaoh sent for the wise men and the wonder workers, and they, the wonder workers of Egypt, did the same with their secret arts. For every one of them put down his rod on the earth, and they became snakes, but Aaron's rod made a meal of their rods. But Pharaoh's heart was made hard, and he did not give ear to them, as the Lord had said. And the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Pharaoh's heart is unchanged, he will not let the people go. Go to Pharaoh in the morning, when he goes out to the water, you will be waiting for him by the edge of the Nile, with the rod which was turned into a snake in your hand, and say to him, 'The Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has sent me to you, saying, Let my people go so that they may give me worship in the wasteland,' but up to now you have not given ear to his words. So the Lord says, 'By this you may be certain that I am the Lord. See, by the touch of this rod in my hand the waters of the Nile will be turned to blood, and the fish in the Nile will come to destruction, and the river will send up a bad smell, and the Egyptians will not be able, for disgust, to make use of the water of the Nile for drinking.' And the Lord said, 'Say to Aaron, Let the rod in your hand be stretched out over the waters of Egypt, and over the rivers and the streams and the pools, and over every stretch of water, so that they may be turned to blood, and there will be blood through all the land of Egypt, in vessels of wood and in vessels of stone. And Moses and Aaron did as the Lord had said. And when his rod had been lifted up and stretched out over the waters of the Nile before the eyes of Pharaoh and his servants, all the water in the Nile was turned to blood, and the fish in the Nile came to destruction, and a bad smell went up from the river, and the Egyptians were not able to make use of the water of the Nile for drinking, and there was blood through all the land of Egypt. And the wonder-workers of Egypt did the same with their secret arts. But Pharaoh's heart was made hard, and he would not give ear to them, as the Lord had said. Then Pharaoh went into his house, and did not take even this to heart. And all the Egyptians made holes round about the Nile to get drinking water, for they were not able to make use of the Nile water. And 7 days went past, after the Lord had put his hand on the Nile,